Welcome to the Ace of Fire Tarot. I am Lady D and I will be doing a reading on Aries today. So please feel free to subscribe, comment, like, and share if you're feeling the vibe. Remember, the readings are for entertainment purposes and messages can also be from the past, present, or future. Everything will not resonate with everyone, so eat the meat and spit out the bones or do with it what you may. I am merely just a messenger and I come in love and light. And with that being said, let's jump straight into it. So Aries, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully all is well. And so well, it's getting hot around here, so yeah, let me know what your weather is looking like in your area, because where I'm at, it is hot already. But without further ado, let's get into this reading and see what the angels have for you guys. I've already cleansed these and shuffled them, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle them again because they've been sitting a while. So what do the angels have for Aries? What's the message for Aries? What is the message for Aries? Okay, so we have the number 5588, and it says one step closer, endurance, positive progress, continuous guardianship. This sequence of numbers represents that you are in the 11th hour and about to change. Don't be afraid, because you will be supported and loved throughout the process, and this is about to happen. So, Aries, you are one step closer. We have endurance, positive progress, so you endured and made positive progress, and I feel like for that you have continuous guardianship from the angels, and you are just one step closer to some change. However, it says don't be afraid, because you will be supported and loved throughout the process, and this is about to happen. So it's interesting. So something is about to happen. We don't quite know exactly what it is, but I feel like it's a positive change. Something is changing. Something is transforming for you, Aries. And you made positive progress. So I'm feeling like it can't be negative unless you're about to be tested in some way. So let's see what else the angels have for you today, so we can see if we can get a little bit more clarity. So let's see. Aries. What is the message for Aries right now from the angels? Does Aries need to know right now? Let's see. Goddesses, angels, ancient ancestors. I'm not going to take those. So let's see what Aries needs to know right now. So we have creativity with a baby. Okay. So So it says divine inspiration strikes at the most wonderful times. The angels remind you that the more you believe in your abilities and let your creative impulses out, the better artist you become. You start to feel more alive and powerful as you allow new wonderful ideas into your mind. So I'm getting that some of you are needing to be a little bit more creative and allowing that creative energy to flow and allow the creativity to release from you, so that like it says, you can let out these impulses and become a better artist. However, I'm feeling like some of you are or have created a bundle of joy. And this is the change that is about to happen. But this is just for some of you. And I feel like this will be an earth angel. This little bundle of joy. But yeah, that's what I'm getting from this message, that we need to be a little bit more creative. All of our creations and creativity comes from the divine, is inspired by the divine, and we're given these talents and abilities to use them. So it's like, utilize your talents, allow that creativity to flow, believe in yourself, don't have doubt, fears, or anything like that. So yeah, much love to the angels for these messages. But they are being really, really funny. And I can't help but to laugh. So let's see what's going on. What else is going on with these sacred soul messages? What does Aries need to know right now from the universe? Get one more from the universe for Aries, please. Okay, two more. Alright, you guys, let's see what's going on. So we have, forget safety, live where you fear to live, take a chance, dare to dream, risk pays off. So we're saying, forget safety, live where you fear to live. So I'm feeling like this is just saying, like, don't fear anything. Live where you want to live. Do what you want to do. Explore what you want to explore. Take that chance. Don't be afraid. because whatever it is that you decide to do is going to pay off, for the simple fact that you're being risky. You have faith. You don't fear anything. I'm feeling like that's what that's giving. We also have, when you start to walk, the way appears, taking steps, beginning again, creating the life you truly want. So this is giving like whatever direction you were going through or to in the past, it didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. However, that doesn't mean stop moving forward. It doesn't mean to stop dreaming. Even if you don't know how you're going to get there, just start the process. Sometimes we have to begin again, and with it saying creating the life you want, that goes back to that creativity. Sometimes our creativity is what's going to help us get there. It may be a visual thing, like for some of you who are artists, you may have to draw the life that you want to see. You may be inspired by whatever it is that you're being creative doing to get to the next step, because once again, our creations are sent to us by the divine. So we may not know how we're going to get to the next step, but it takes us tapping into our talents, our creativity, and it automatically just is downloaded. It comes to us. So and I feel like your imagination and your visions are very powerful when it comes to manifesting. So if you can see it in your mind and then create it in a painting, in a drawing, that helps to bring the manifestation closer to you, because now it's not just a vision in your mind, you're actually pulling it down into this reality. So now you can see it on paper in front of you. It's not in your mind anymore. It's like, to me, I'm feeling like it's more of a meditative manifestational process, if that makes sense. So I kind of feel where it's going. It's just sometimes hard for me to explain what I'm feeling, but I understand it because I tap into my creativity a lot, and I've been doing it since childhood, so I get it. But it's hard to explain if you don't get it. But I feel like y'all feel me on this. So anyway, the next one is stop playing small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. Courage, moving forward, making progress, and action. So for Aries, we already know this is you all day. We do tend to play small because we get so much hate, so much negativity thrown at us, projected onto us, that we just kind of tone it down. However, we're here to be courageous. We're here to keep moving forward. We're here to take action. So this is just telling you, just be yourself. Stop worrying about everybody else and their opinions and their projections and all of that, and just do you. Because at this point, what everybody else is thinking or saying, it's just how they feel about themselves. Or, they see something in you that you may not see, and so they want to stop you before you can even get started. So stop playing small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. This Aries all day. So that's why we're gifted with so many talents, so many abilities. It's like, in a sense, we have superpowers that some may not understand. But it just is what it is. So once again, stop playing small to make somebody else feel comfortable, because ultimately you're making yourself uncomfortable, and that may be hindering some of the things that you're trying to manifest. It may be hindering where you're trying to go. It may be hindering what it is that you're trying to do. So at the end of the day, nobody has to live this life but you. So you can keep playing it small, or you can step into who you truly are. So the next one is to love without expectations is to be in heaven. Release control, make peace with loved ones. So I guess what this is saying is that we shouldn't be expecting anything. We should just love with no conditions, no restrictions. We should just love and try not to control people that we love in order to show our love, because we do have that energy of being authoritarian that people sometimes close to us do not like. But we look at it as we're not being like authoritarian. We're trying to guide you and shield you from danger, or what we deem as dangerous, or could lead to something that it's not so great. It's like a precautionary measure. And sometimes, because we do have foresight and intuition, we can see it before our loved ones can see it. However, sometimes it feels overbearing. So that's why, and to some degree, I feel like it's saying we need to release control and make peace with loved ones, because it's disrupting the peace, us being so overprotective and so authoritarian, such an authoritarian that they're not easy, they're not at ease around us. But we're coming from a good space. However, it's just, I feel like, once again, we just need to pipe down a little bit. However, I don't think we're ever going to be able to change the nature of who we are about those that we care for and love. So we can only pipe down a little bit, and it's cool. The next one is your heart is an ocean. Find yourself in its hidden depths. Life journey, finding purpose and true love. So some of us do need to find ourselves. We haven't found our particular purpose. We haven't found what journey we want to go down, or what we truly love. That's where I feel like being creative will help us to unlock that side of ourselves that's lying dormant. And I feel like with this, your heart is an ocean. It's like our heart is really, really big, and we have so much passion for so many things. To me, I feel like we should go with whatever we want to. Especially with this forget safety, when you start to walk, stop playing small. It's just telling us to be ourselves. Our journey is all of those things, like doing whatever our heart desires, whatever we're good at, whatever our passions are, whatever we're talented at. It's just to organize it all. And in that, we find our purpose. But it's who we are. If we weren't meant to be these jack of all trades and James of all trades, then we wouldn't have been given all of these talents and abilities and creativity. So we're supposed to utilize all of it to find our purpose and to live in our purpose. So, and also I feel like in doing that, that will be our true love. It's going to lead us to true love, true happiness, true joy. So some of you may be feeling like you haven't found your purpose, you haven't found what you truly love, because you're not able to tap into the things that you're talented at doing. So maybe that is the answer. You may need to tap into your creative side. You may need to tap into the things that you've been gifted with, and then you will see that's where it's been lying dormant all along. So the next one is, it is your light that lights the world. Self-reliance, brilliant ideas, and time to shine. So once again, that's what I'm saying. It's lining it up for you right here. It's your light that is going to light up the world. You're self-reliant. You rely on yourself. You depend on yourself. You have the brilliant ideas, and now it's your time to shine. So you're going to have to tap into the things that you've been blessed with. Your gifts, your talents, your abilities, your creativity that's going to allow you to shine. And no matter what all of these naysayers are saying at you or projecting onto you and all of that, you're going to have to learn how to ignore it and stand in who you are. You can't change who you are to please someone else. And if they don't like it, then they don't have to look at it. They don't have to subscribe to it. They don't have to, look your way. But you were meant to shine. We're fire. Fire blazes. So we can't be something that we're not. We can't be water. We can't be wind. We can't be earth. We can only be fire. And it just is what it is. So the next one is, you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. Stand out. Perspective, bringing things together. So once again, it's telling you, you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the ocean. Just right here, you are the universe. So you are meant to stand out and keep the perspective of bringing things together. You stand out to bring everyone to the flame. You stand out to bring everyone, to draw everyone into your warmth, your light. So whatever way that you have been gifted to do that, that's what you need to stand in, and don't feel bad about it. In fact, don't feel no other way about it, because once you step into that, it's gonna make you feel like this is what I should have been doing all along. I should have just been myself, doing the things that I love, doing all the things that I enjoy, that are creative and bring love, peace, joy, tranquility, togetherness. It brings people together. It's gonna make you feel so amazing, and you're gonna wish you had started doing it sooner. And you're not gonna want to go back, no matter what, who says what. It's like, this is who I am, so there is no going back. So yeah, that's what I got for these. So just remember, you can live where you fear to live. That means don't have any fear. Stop playing small. Don't worry about how you're going to get to the next destination. If you don't even know, you don't see the path that's going to lead you to your goal, just start doing it. Just start. Start using your imagination. And remember, you're not the drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean. So you're bigger than what you're allowing yourself to realize. It's like everyone else is making you feel small and you believe it, but you're not. You have a big heart, and you're gonna have to find what your heart truly desires, what your heart truly does. And then for our loved ones, we just gonna have to learn how to pipe down a little bit on the control. I don't call it control. I call it being cautious when others don't see, but that's neither here nor there. We're gonna pipe down on that. So let's see what else is going on in your energy, Aries. Let's get into this gibberish. Already we got flying monkeys, which we already knew. We can't let these flying monkeys and these ops and these haters and these negative, low vibrational people continue to have so much of our energy, and we give them so much credit. They don't even deserve all of the credit that we give them. our focus should be on the ones that love us, support us, are on the same frequency as us. Like, we're gonna have to learn to not give the ops, the haters, and all of that, all of this credit, and disregard and look over the people that actually love us, respect us, support us, admire us, inspired by us, enriched by us. Like, let's stop looking over the majority or the minority. So what is it that's going on? So we got some type of love spell. What is going on in Aries energy? For some reason today, y'all, I can't talk. So forgive me for that, but we gonna get through it and we gonna keep it moving. Read between the lines, y'all know what I'm trying to say. So yeah. Angels, what is going on in Aries energy right now? I could not find my little stuff. I have to keep licking my finger. What's going on in Aries energy? Already getting, for some of you, there is some type of false information, false documentation, false paperwork that has someone concerned, possibly this mature man is concerned, or the concerns are around this mature man, and this is regarding some money. So it's feeling like feels like this could possibly be something dealing with insurance, or now for some of you this could be something concerning insurance, to where maybe when this mature person was hospitalized for whatever reason, the type of insurance that he or she had didn't provide them with the best quality. It's almost like they were told that their insurance only covered the generic type medicine or treatment when the reality was their insurance were supposed to cover, top of the line. So something may have happened to this person, or they ended up with some type of side effect, and it's almost like it's giving malpractice. However, for some of you, it feels like somebody around you may have been misdiagnosed. But it's feeling like it's a mature man, like a father or a grandfather, something like that. And this is going to end up in court or some type of mediation to try to figure out, how you will be compensated, or your grandfather will be compensated. But let's get some more details. What is this false document here in Aries energy? Ice Queen here. This could be it's feeling like, for some reason, something about this Ice Queen is giving me like a nurse. Or this could have been the intake person, like the receptionist when you go into the hospital that takes the paperwork or whatever like that. But this person is karmic, and I'm feeling like they're spiritually impoverished, or your grandfather was really in despair upon coming to this facility. But this karmic person, for whatever reason, is behind this false documentation. But like I said, it feels like this is the nurse, this Ice Queen, this intake person, or these could be two different energies. However, I feel like this karmic is just saying that this person was supposed to be someone who was a stand-up person, but they weren't in this scenario. So let's keep going. Why is this concern here in Aries energy? It's looked over a little too prematurely. What is this concern here in Aries energy? Yeah, I feel like with this high honor, that's the cops being involved, or an investigator. with this Ice King coming out as well, with this entity attachment, it feels like this was a nurse and doctor that was behind this. However, they're concerned because the cops are involved now, or a detective, or could even be a military cops. I'm not sure if your grandfather or father was in the military. Are they some type of vet? What else about this mature man here? But it feels like they were doing something to try to get money out of this situation. I don't know. It feels like some type of inside scheme at this hospital. Twin flame here. Surprise twin flame. So for some of you, this mature man is not your father or grandfather. This may be your twin flame. They just happen to be mature. But mature doesn't always mean old. It's just they're not naive, they're not incompetent, they're mature. But something surprising happened to this mature man. That's your twin flame. What else? Something shocking, I feel like. What else in Aries energy? We get more clarity on this mature man. This person has love for you, or you have love for them. Let's come back to the mature man. Why is this abundance here? In Aries energy. This money was talked about. Somebody had a conversation regarding this money, this abundance, this wealth. What else? Let me check my battery count. Okay, guys, so I am back. So I feel like there was this conversation about this abundance, or how these people were going to obtain some type of abundance doing this. But I had to sit for a minute, because it almost is giving like a misdiagnosis as well. And I feel like this Ice King may not be the doctor, but some type of director in charge of this facility. But this person has an entity attachment. They could be full of greed. It's like, once again, you have this karmic Ice Queen and then this entity attachment on this Ice King. So these people are low vibrational. I'm not going to say that they're married, but in a lot of these corporations and municipalities and stuff like that, these people have these inside agendas. And I also feel like, once again, I feel like whoever this mature man was, they came in that they really needed help. They were there to receive help, not to be taken advantage of. But this was some type of underground, undercover, inside money scam. But this was somebody that you loved, Aries. This could have been a twin flame, but this could have been somebody you considered like your twin. Y'all could have been really, really close. Could have been a sibling, an uncle, could have been your dad, could have been your person. But you really were really close to this person. Let's see what else with this abundance and hello here. So yeah, there were talks around this abundance, how they were going to manipulate this situation. And still, they manipulated this situation to steal. And that's what I was feeling. What else? Something around real love. What is this health concern here? This hospitalization. So for some of you, this could have been a mature woman. This woman could have been behind this destruction. But this is someone that you trusted. So this mature woman could have had something to do with these falsified documents. Could have been in on this whole scam. Else? This person could have been doing some type of spell work or divination spying. It also feels like this mature woman could have been the wife to this mature man. What is this legal here? I feel like this mature woman had her hand in it. It's probably where the whole idea came from. Or for some of you, this mature woman is the one who actually did the digging to figure out what happened to this person. Like what actually happened here with this situation. Somebody's going to be getting some type of notification regarding this legal matter revolving around this facility and these low vibrational people. So yeah, I feel like this legal matter is going to result in a letter that's going to be explaining this gift that's being awarded to this family for this mishap. What else? I feel like this mature man could have possibly been a divine masculine. What else about this situation Aries needs to know right now? Somebody is going to jail. Or this whole entire scam put this mature man in jail. What else? What else does Aries need to know about this scenario? So we have a boss here. So I'm feeling like it's gonna land this Ice King in prison. Or this still could be this mature man. Let's get a little bit more. What else does Aries need to know about this situation? So, what else? So this all could have resulted from either this mature man being a boss figure or carried themselves like a boss that had an entire community jealous and envious of them, and they wanted this person to change. I don't know if they wanted them to change for the better, or they wanted to change in the community, not having to see this person, or this person could actually be in prison behind this hospital stay, or it's this group that's going to end up in prison because they wanted to be bosses and they were jealous and envious and wanted to be seen in such a way in front of this community. But I do feel like this community is like the people who work in this facility. It's a community of hospital workers or some type of outpatient clinic or something like that, but it's like it's giving they're in competition, they're trying to live beyond their means, they're trying to seem like they're more important than the other ones or whatever like that. It's like conflicting. However, I also feel like the reason why some of this went down, the way that it did regarding this mature man coming to this facility, is giving like they're trying to, or they were trying to use this person to cover up something that they were already, like the fingers were already pointing to them about something else that went on in this community. So they shifted the blame to this mature person by falsifying these documents as to who this person was or what this person did or something. It's giving some type of undercover scam that was going on at this facility for whatever reason. So I'm not sure exactly about this mature woman, but this mature woman could be shining light on this situation because they did not trust what this facility was saying happened to this person. Because it's almost given like this person came in for treatment and might have been out for a few days, but then they woke up and they were in prison. You get what I'm saying? Or this person might have went into a coma, but then when they woke up, if they've woken up, they're in prison. And it's just not adding up to this person's girlfriend, the wife, you know, whoever they are to each other. They could be twins. However, this mature lady is giving like high priestess vibes. So being unbothered by the situation, because I feel like, yes, she is able to see this destruction, and this is supposed to be people that are to be trusted, but they seem to be so unbothered. And it's like the story is not adding up, so she's doing this divination to figure out what's going on because something is not adding up. So I feel like that's where she may have got her answers. She may be psychic, I don't know, but I feel like somebody is in prison because someone else wants to be a boss. And it's a lot of jealousy and envy in this work environment. This is getting crazy. What else? Yeah, this caused a lot of emotional pain. But I'm not sure why this person went in to this facility. What else does Aries need to know about this situation? What else did I say I was going to come back to? What else about this real love here? This thief for real love. What else about that? The Aries energy. This relationship or this real love, there was some awakening. So maybe this mature woman and this mature man were in a relationship and they were going through some type of spiritual awakening, maybe waking up people in the community. So this was done to kind of slow them down and get them off track when it comes down to their awakening, get them off that high vibration and into this lower one so they could be more vulnerable. So what else about this Ice King here? So for some of you, this could be you and your person going through this or experiencing this. So this Ice King seems like they're in love with this rich guy, or they're in love with money, or they're in love with the idea of being rich. But I feel like this is the true culprit. This is the real criminal here that should be in prison, and not your person or uncle, daddy, whoever this is to you. So for those of you who had someone to go in to get some type of treatment and then It's like your person disappeared. This person is actually imprisoned because of some type of falsified situation that went on behind the scenes. Now, they might have told you this person passed away, or this person was moved to a different facility, or some bogus lie, but they're not. They're actually behind bars. It's getting weird, and I don't know why I'm picking up on this. But this is some weird type stuff. Anything else regarding this emotional pain? It's giving that, like I said, they may have told you this person passed away. So you're thinking this person has ascended. Or, like I said, they concocted this whole narrative to keep you from ascending. Obviously, this twin flame couple was going to be very powerful together. And on the bottom we have courthouse. What's in the middle? Something regarding a star seed. And this is something concerning karma. Like, these people are going to get their karma. Ancestors are involved with this. This is very much so a third party situation regarding a false narrative. This is heavy. This is too much. And for some of you, I feel like this facility has your person like a missing person. But they're in prison somewhere. I don't know. Let's see what else. No. These cards, they are like too sticky. We have a warehouse, and then employee, beauty school, couldn't make bond or bail, and then evidence that popped out. I was looking at this. I don't know why this beauty school. I'm feeling like this person couldn't make bail or bond or anything like that if they were unconscious. But there is some evidence here. And this person could have been in a warehouse. They could be in a warehouse somewhere. Let me not jump to conclusions, but to me, it's no coincidence that that popped out, and it's not an accident. So, let's see, why is this false document here? And Aries energy. We have something dealing with warlock. What is this false document here? Jumping around. Spells, hexes, curses, black magic, juju, all evil. What is this false document? There's some gathering of info and receipts. What is this concern here? Real estate agent. What else about this concern? Estate agent. That's why I write these like this. You can look at it as real estate agent or separately. Real is one word, estate is one word, and then agent is one word. So this could have something to do with this person being into real estate. It could have something to do with an agent, an undercover agent of some sort. Agent of chaos, but we have Rico here. What else about this concern? Something regarding a lethal dosage. See, that's what I'm saying. We don't know what happened to this person at this facility. Why is this mature man here? Get some clarity on this mature man. So something regarding an assault case may have happened on a city bus. So maybe this person came into this facility battered, may have been banged up. What else? It has something to do with a college campus. This person could have been a professor or something. May have been going to school. But I feel like something transpired. May have started on campus. And then they had to take the city bus to this location. What else about this mature man? Something about a doppelganger. So I'm feeling like whoever this mature man is someone else that has the same description as them. And I feel like they must have been framing this person for this assault. That the person that looked like him actually did. What else? What else about this mature mature man. And Aries energy, please, from the universe. I feel like the only difference is one of these people has slanted eyes and has blue eyes or wears blue contacts. That would be the difference in these two people. So why is this abundance here? There's evidence again wanted to pop out. So it's like, so something around this abundance is saying call poison control. I feel like with this lethal dosage and this poison control, this person might have been poisoned. Well, something revolving around a baby mama and somebody wanting to be an entrepreneur or was an entrepreneur. One flipped over, but I'm feeling like this authorities was the one that was trying to come out, but we'll see. What is this? So this open marriage was bad luck, bad omen, bad news. This open marriage led to a lot of bad things happening. What else about this health concern? There's authorities again. Has dark hair. Something dealing with some fraud. Could have been food stamp fraud. Could have been fraud. Why is this legal here? Ooh. He is a dark witch. Scenario with this warlock, feeling like that's this, and this dark witch could be this over here. But let's see, why is this legal here? Aries energy. What is this legal about? And threw somebody under the bus. Somebody is breaking universal laws, and somebody was high off their own supply. So somebody was thrown under the bus. So somebody snitched on somebody because they were breaking universal laws, or they were just breaking the laws. And I feel like the snitching went on because somebody is greedy. Even in this duo, there's no loyalty, apparently. And snakes gonna be snakes, and snakes can be snakes to each other. But yeah. So yeah, that's that's what I got for this part so far, Aries. Let's see what else is going on. So we have the Page of Wands here, Sagittarius energy. So we have this messenger of this news. And it's feeling like with this Chariot, this is a general disorder, illness, danger, dangerous lack of control, danger of a violent accident, bad news, fatigue. So it's like somebody is bringing this news of somebody being ill or in some type of accident or somebody that's out of control. And it could have been something surrounding what they did for a living with this Eight of Pentacles and the upright Virgo energy. So somebody delivered this news of somebody maybe being hurt on the job. However, I feel like the secret is that this person ultimately couldn't work with these other people. It might have been some type of dispute. With this Three of Pentacles in reverse, this group or this community of people couldn't work with this person. And I feel like whatever this accident was, it was created, or they planned for the things to go the way that they did for this person to end up hurt. And that's the secret with the moon here in the upright. I feel like they're not telling how this all started. Like, why did that mature man end up going to the facility in the first place? So we have this Page of Cups in the reverse, this Pisces energy as well. So it's like this person didn't see this coming. However, I feel like they may have had childhood problems, may have dealt with sexual abuse, bad news, broken dreams. But I feel like they were associated with this Queen of Cups in reverse, Cancer energy, somebody who's indecisive, has indecisive behaviors, gossipy, can't keep secrets, untrustworthy, dishonest, vicious, alcohol and substance abuse. So either both of these, this Page of Cups as well as this Queen of Cups, is the same energy. And I'm kind of feeling like it is. With the childhood problem, ex abuse, bad news, broken dreams, indecisive, gossipy, can't keep secrets. It's this Queen of Cups in reverse. And this is what brought on this Ace of Swords in reverse, representing Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. This disaster or conquest followed by disaster, which we was getting this over here. Great loss, violent death, or infertility. And it's also given like this person may have been responsible for like some drunk driving situation. Yeah, it's feeling like somebody came to reveal this news about this wreck that happened, and these people work together, or were trying to work together to hide this information or what really happened. But it feels like the culprit behind this person ending up in the actual hospital is because of this Queen of Cups reverse. Now this could have been the bus driver that showed up in my black keywords cards, because it was a bus involved. She could have been driving the bus drunk, but it's like her company, people that she worked with or whatever like that, they were trying to keep this under wraps, or this is this drunk driver with the people from the hospital, that they were all working together to try to make this beneficial for them all. So yeah. Okay, so why is this Page of Wands here in Aries energy? So I'm feeling like this person that was hit Knight of Cups here. Scorpio energy. What else? So yeah, we have this Knight of Cups. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. And then the King of Swords in the reverse. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. This King of Swords in the reverse. It's almost giving like this Knight of Cups was probably running errands for this King of Swords. Or this Knight of Cups was actually doing some work that they're not going to get paid for because the accident happened. And this deceptive, which we saw the Ice King with that demonic attachment. So this person is deceptive and malicious, can be dangerous, violent, and a powerful enemy. This person either knows what happened, and this Knight of Cups was out doing some type of work that now they won't be paid for because this accident happened, or this actual King of Swords sent them out on this mission. Maybe he sent this Knight of Cups somewhere to do some work. I don't know. It almost is giving like an undercover cop situation as well. What is this Chariot in reverse here? Aries energy. Get some clarity from the universe, please. This Chariot here in reverse and Aries energy. reverse. Aries, this is your energy. So all of this is here because of some insecurity. Dealing with a feeling like this Chariot is here, like this disorder, illness, lack of control, danger, bad accident. This person was out, feel like they were trying to get some work done, to try to make some money, because there wasn't any happiness in this home. It was incomplete, no security. So it's like this person was just trying to make some money. However, this misfortune came in the family. I don't feel like necessarily a loss of inheritance, but more or less a loss of, well, it could have been inheritance after this drunk driver hit this person. That money should have went to this person's family, but like I said, it's feeling like this person was left in a state of feeling helpless, hands tied, paralyzed. It's feeling like there was that comatose state that they were left in, and while they were in this state, these people were planning to sabotage the situation, come up with this deceitful ass agenda, abuse of power, and it probably did include, you know, more crime, murder, and it's also given that this person still ended up somewhere in prison with a bunch of other criminals, and they didn't belong to be there. Like, whoever this mature man was, they came in, like it showed, this person is blindfolded and helpless. They came in a coma, and when they wake up, they're gonna realize they're somewhere that they do not belong, because they weren't the one responsible for this accident or any type of assault or whatever they tried to pin on this person to keep this person out of trouble. What is this Eight of Pentacles here? So yeah, it's like whatever these people were working on here, this is stagnant now. Like, this is gonna come falling apart. They didn't think this all the way through with the Six of Swords in reverse, Aquarius energy. But they were working on this agenda, this plan, this scheme, this plot. But because I feel like these people couldn't keep it together for long enough, that somebody is making this, shining some light on this situation. What else about this Eight of Pentacles here? So they're also in this Four of Cups reversed. They need some enthusiasm to move forward. They know that they're being stagnant and it looks a bit weird. What else about this Three of Pentacles here? Why is that here? Three of Pentacles in the reverse. It's Delta energy, Capricorn energy. I meant Hierophant in the reverse. That's giving that facility vibes. And then this Strength in reverse, like they losing momentum. They don't have the strength to keep going behind all the lies. This collaboration is falling apart. What is the moon here? This Strength is in reverse, Hierophant in reverse, Leo and Taurus energy. I think something is going to definitely come out about this situation. A little more clarity on the moon here from the universe, please. They can't walk away from this Pisces energy. What else? With this moon and 8 of Cups. They don't know which way to go. Too many divided loyalties. Wow. Yeah. It's like they can't walk away from it because they don't know which way to go. Aries energy again, making plans, new experience, looking to other horizons, planning, progressing, self-confidence, freedom, success, looking to the future, moving abroad. Like these people are trying to run, but something is keeping them in a state of confusion, stagnant. I think they mess with the wrong person. What is this Page of Cups in reverse here? This is somebody who is feeling defeated, betrayed, backstabbed, exhausted. This High Priestess. I'm feeling like this person could have been a high priest as well. But what else? Let's see. I feel like this Page of Cups could also be this Knight of Cups energy as well. And I feel like this person didn't listen to their intuition. Yeah, about these liars and thieves, meaning this King of Swords in reverse. They knew it was something about this person and they didn't follow their intuition. Why is this Queen of Cups in reverse here? This is somebody who is an op, jealous. What else about this Queen of Cups reverse? With this 8 of Wands reverse? We have the Empress here. So this Queen of Cups was jealous and an op of this Empress. So maybe that's who this Knight of Cups was involved with. Maybe. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. So maybe this Queen of Cups was jealous of this Nine of Pentacles because this person may have been pregnant. This is someone who's sexy, single, successful. And with this Empress showing up right beside it, it's feminine energy, but mainly fertility, pregnancy, motherhood. So I feel like this Nine of Pentacles was pregnant, and it made this Queen of Cups jealous. What is this Ace of Swords here in reverse, please? Left someone with a whole bunch of unpaid bills, bad debt, greed, selfishness, ostentation of wealth, bribery, jealousy, and envy, and a whole bunch of illusions with this Seven of Cups. And the upright Scorpio energy. This Six of Pentacles is in reverse. So I feel like this disaster happened to keep this person from being able to get their needs met. And they may have been previously people that had a lot of options, but now it's like, you know how you can buy things and then you can pay over time. One second. Yeah, like I was saying, like you can buy things and like pay over time, like do credit card did. Like this person, because this mature male is out, he's gone. This Nine of Pentacles is going to have to take care of all of this because they've gotten this person out of the picture. And whereas this Nine of Pentacles and their person would have been getting some type of insurance money from this accident, it's going to these criminals that were behind the scenes conjuring up the whole ordeal. And I feel like this Queen of Cups is the one that actually was doing spell work behind this whole, like pushing out this negative energy for this to happen anyway. And it's because they were ultimately jealous of this Nine of Pentacles energy being with this Knight of Cups. And what else about this Seven of Cups? Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords in reverse. And Aries, it just feels like these people are in your energy. So I'm feeling like, yeah, this is just surrounding some greedy people with this Four of Pentacles and then this Star. I feel like this Four of Pentacles should, is supposed to be in the upright, because I feel like now it's got this Nine of Pentacles not like being greedy or materialistic. It's just now they need to hoard what they have and be more possessive because of this situation. However, with this Star, I feel like help is on the way, hope is on the way. They're going to heal, you know, heal from this situation. But whether the truth is going to come out or not, I feel like that would need a little bit more investigation. But we do have this death under the bottom. So we don't know if this person that's in prison, if they're going to transform there, or is this saying that it's going to be an end to this low vibrational energy. And there will be a 180-degree turnaround, but it's still some low vibrational energy in the cards. But I do feel like there is going to be some type of like the tables are going to turn on these culprits in this situation. Yeah. There is that Queen of Swords that we saw from the first layout. Yeah, this overall energy for this entire read is very low vibrational. But it's feeling like this is just giving a backstory of how this person ended up in this situation. How does this relate to Aries? I'm not sure. I feel like these are just people in your energy. But I also feel like this Knight of Cups was well on their way to turning their life around. But this whole situation has made them lose, you know, friends, family, go through a breakup. And I feel like the rest of the energies, that's what's showing up in prison. But I feel like that Queen of Swords who was involved is going to end up with a lot of losses, stagnant, and with some somebody who is jealous, weak, and intolerant. And then we have this Queen of Wands that's overbearing and jealous. So they may be beefing with this Queen of Wands. That could be you, Aries. It's that mature woman that showed up. You're going to be battling this Queen of Swords in the reverse. Then we have this King of Cups. But I feel like with this lazy, foolish, careless, or clumsy man, stagnation life has become routine. This Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this prison life for this King of Cups who shouldn't probably be in there. There's no victory in this. This is giving a lot, but we gonna move on. Cause it just get worse. But I'm feeling like this is the backstory on where all of this how all of this transpired to this person leading up to that actual medical facility. So I'm feeling like it was some type of accident. But all of this was conjured up by this Queen of Cups in reverse, putting that bad juju on this person. And even though this person is the culprit, I feel like this King of Swords and this Queen of Swords, they had their own agenda at the facility anyway. It's like the spells and black magic only gonna work on the people that are low vibrational. So those just happen to be the two that teamed up on this whole situation. And it's like, regardless of whatever they're trying to do, for the long haul, it's not going to work. It's not going to go out or go as planned like they think, like they're going to get all this money in abundance. No. I feel like they're going to end up paying a lot of money and possibly end up in the slammer. If anybody can prove what actually happened there, because I feel like they making it seem like it's something else that happened. What else does Aries need to know? Thrills with continuous cycles, bad decisions, addictions. We have tension here with stressed out, migraines, and worry. We have a psychopath here, abusive, conniving, unpredictable, somebody that's blocked. You moved on, nothing to say, stop calling. There's a narcissist here, egotistical, opportunist, and fragile, or masculine energy, authority, discipline, and father figure. So yeah, I feel like it's a lot of bad decisions here and a lot of addictions. And I feel like, you know, after a night of drinking and substance abuse. The next day it's a lot of stress, worry, migraines. And I feel like the person who is involved with all, this addiction and continuous cycles, they're also in their sober state are very abusive, conniving, unpredictable. So you're trying to block this person, like trying to move on, but they're a narcissist, and I feel like this narcissist is this masculine energy. They're egotistical, opportunist, and fragile. They're authority, discipline, and father figure. So it could be your person that's acting like they your daddy. But I feel like too, this could also represent that King of Swords that's showing up, that's in the reverse. Like, this is what they look like behind closed doors. They make a lot of bad decisions. They have some addictions going on. They're stressed out with migraines and worry. They're psychopaths. I feel like a lot of their chakras are blocked. But they're a narcissist. And yeah, they have this authoritarian position. They're supposed to be disciplined and like a father figure, but they're not. So what is this the real tip for? In Aries energy. But I feel like some of you could be dealing with someone like this as well. You may be dating the King of Swords in reverse that's got all this other stuff going on behind the scenes. So it's rumors about this person. There's gossip, people being nosy. However, there's some possibilities behind this situation where you can follow your dream, make up your mind, and believe in yourself. What is this tension here? Stressed out, migraines, and worry. Somebody is doing some wishful thinking. They want a second chance. They're dealing with deja vu and nostalgia. I did see that in the cards as well, that this person is thinking a lot on the past. They're suffering in silence, unspoken desires as far as their real feelings about their broken dreams. What's the psychopath here in Aries energy? This person, you need to slow down, take some you time, get out in nature, like get out around this person. Because you're puzzled, perplexed, and conflicted about this person. What is this block here in Aries energy? Person makes you paranoid. You have to be more cautious. You're very insecure and guarded regarding this person, and you probably feel like this person is lusty. They're greedy, and they do anything by any means necessary to get what they want, and they're very inconsiderate. So it is giving still that King of Swords in reverse. So I was trying to figure out where did you fit in with this, Aries, but it's looking like you're attached to this King of Swords in reverse, or the Ice Queen with the Ice King with the demonic attachment. Yeah, and this has you in your emotion, worried and fearful. What is this narcissist here? No, get out with all that chewing. So I feel like this situation has you exhausted, burned out, burdened, and empty, but there's Archangel Michael here giving you protection, keeping you prevented from harm and your divine intervention. However, there has been some delays, some procrastinations. Are you too busy or something like that? not sure that one was supposed to pop out, but it did. So you may feel like Archangel Michael is delayed or procrastinating when it comes to you, but it's right on time. Yeah, this masculine energy is hiding, concealing, they're deceptive. Yeah, this is your family. And you had some epiphany around this. Some of your questions have been answered. But some of you need to get away. Some of you need to run and continue to be. I'm feeling like this running is running from this toxic energy. You need to remain hopeful and, you know, go somewhere where the vibes are a lot higher vibrations. Some of you may be feeling antisocial or longing. And some of you may be feeling stuck or trapped. So, yeah, 1 second. Alright, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and pull or get you a few closing remarks or closing messages from this Mist and Shadows. So I think we have been here a little while. So let's see. I think I want to do an extension on this reading tomorrow if the energy still remains. We'll see. Aries. What is the messages for Aries right now from the universe? It's still giving like there's a lot of lies going on. It could be a lot of magic going on as well, but these people are clearly lying. It's like they're abusing their authority with these verbal lies that they're saying. That's a form of abuse of this whole entire situation. But I also feel like this magic of the nymphs is telling you to step into your bag instead of waiting and hoping for some type of revelation or some type of reveal as to what's really going on. You need to make it come to you, because these people are not going to walk up to you and just give you this information. So that's why this tapped into the infinite flow of the universe. I feel like that's why that's there. And then they're reiterating, like, get into your magic bag with this love spell. It's like, not because you're trying to make somebody fall in love with you, but you need to do this spell in order to get the information that you need and the evidence that you need to prove what has went on at this facility regarding your loved one. Because their prayers are useless. there has been some divine intervention thus far anyway, because what they have done is an unforgivable abomination that's been hidden from you and reiterated secrets from you in the shadows. So, and this is also saying too that you need to tap into your intuitive bag as well to see what's going on. So that's what I'm getting. You have some soul activation. I feel like once you do this, there will be some unexpected income for you and your loved one, your family. However, I do feel like, because once again we're seeing this death energy, that your loved one did pass away in prison though, because of this game. And I feel like that's where there's the imprisonment. That's where the part of your generational wealth is going to come from, because not only will this facility have to pay you, so will the actual prison. Because they knew that they could not fix this person after what was done to them at this medical facility. It had something to do with some lethal injection. So yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. Although this is kind of low and it's kind of draining, it's just what I'm seeing with this and what I'm feeling with this situation. So yeah, once again, it's telling you to step into your power. Whew, I'm sorry, y'all. Like I said, this was a bit draining, so I'm gonna leave it right there. Just remember that your angel number was 5588. You're one step closer. You've endured a lot. There's positive progress, and you're continuously guarded in this matter. Just step into your creative bag, and you'll be inspired to go in the direction that the divine wants you to go in or needs you to go in to manifest whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, to get the answers that you're trying to receive. So yeah, Aries, I will try to continue this again tomorrow. I just have to fill out the energy because I want to go a little bit deeper, but like I said, this is draining right now, so I need to step back for a second and come back later. So thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate your time and energy. I look forward to seeing you all on the next one. Peace and love, and as always,